Yo, people, what's going on? Hopefully, you can hear me loud and clear. This is Egal Talks Football, and we're back again with another video. My mic is not on. Hopefully, now you can hear me. That should be a little bit better, a little bit more crisp. But yeah, hopefully, you guys are doing well. Today, another beautiful day of football. Another beautiful day of football. We're going to talk about Messi and Argentina versus Mexico. We're going to talk about France and Kylian Mbappe. Masterclass versus Denmark. We're going to talk about Australia, the Socceroos. They delivered their first win since the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. And we're also going to talk about Poland, Saudi Arabia. A certain Lewandowski came off the fraud watch after scoring his goal today versus Saudi Arabia and helping them win 2-0 versus Saudi Arabia. I got an astute panel coming through, and you guys are going to want to watch this one because we're going to talk about Messi. We're going to talk about all of these guys. But before we get any further, hopefully hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check it out. If you want to become a channel member, you can also become a channel member. And if you're enjoying the conversation, do feel free to give us a chat. Let us know what you guys are saying in the comment section. And also, if you want to leave a super chat, please do. But yeah, let the show begin. We got Gunnar Souls in the house. After yesterday's explosive show, we're going to have another one, hopefully. and we got Steve in the house after he went hiding after USA. He could have been boasting. He should have been boasting on here, but he had to go.
My girlfriend kidnapped me, bruv. I couldn't do nothing about it.
Today, the guy
I wanted to.
Why aren't you wearing your Argentina kit? Where's your Argentina kit?
Oh, that was just because I wanted them to beat Mexico.
No, not you.
My on loan to Argentina was just for today.
Gunnar Souls, don't you have an Argentina kit? Everyone's wearing a kit today. I feel like you're out of place.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to me, gal, because I have one.
You know what it is? I'm wearing black for the funeral, innit, of the Messi haters. Yeah, it's their janazah today, brother. It's their janazah today.
Man said the Messi haters are in mourn. Bro,
I saw your Messi shirt. Haha. Or your Argentina shirt.
There you go. Get it in behind. Get it in behind. But yeah, everyone in the chat, let me know if you guys can hear us loud and clear. We already got Kieran Hall. This guy here has been a legend. He's been around for every stream lately. Big up to you. People hit that like button. But yeah, let's get started. Where do we begin? Today had a lot of madness, but one thing I did not expect was Gary Neville coming to the aid of the Qataris. Did you guys see this? Gary Neville changed his tune, and today we found out that he's on the side of the Qataris. He was taking shots at the UK government. He was taking shots at the royals from earning money off the back of charitable donations from Saudi princes and Qataris. We had John Barnes coming to the aid of the Qataris, also saying UK should be looking at themselves with the Crusader stuff that they're trying to wear to games and all the madness that's going around the Qatar World Cup. And every single day there's been some kind of controversy. But this is the first time where I'm seeing actual British pundits fire back and say, you know what, it's gone too far. When are we going to start looking at ourselves? When are we going to actually talk about the hypocrisy that's going on? You guys know Barclays Bank is owned partially by Qatar. You guys know that a lot of these guys go to Dubai on a regular basis to chill. Arsenal is going to be going to Dubai in a couple of days. But you know what? What do? They try to talk about the armband. They try to talk about other things every single day and avoid the actual reason why we're there is to talk about football. And
everything in this ego, it's a or sorry, were you talking? My bad. Go on.
No, go ahead. Because
I was just gonna say, bro.
Your take on it.
So I'm looking at this Argentina shirt, right? It's made in Vietnam by Adidas. Yeah, I'm sure they get paid very well. I'm sure they get paid appropriately. I'm sure children don't work to make these shirts. Let me check out another one of my shirts, bro. Where's this Nike? This old Ronaldo shirt. Where's that made in? I couldn't find anything on that, but let's look at the Puma shirt, yeah? Where's it made? It's made in Turkey. Oh, I'm sure Turkey's they ain't going through nothing bad. They're not invading Armenia or any crazy shit like that. Nike, where's this shirt made in? It's made in Sri Lanka. Oh, child labor. Oh, the point is, every fucking thing on this earth was made probably through some shitty circumstances. That's life. The cars we make, they destroy the earth. All this stuff, bro, if you want to truly not partake in anything bad, you live naked in the street. That's it. Tell him.
That's it.
If you live naked in the street, then you can complain about all the moral stuff in this earth. Straight up. Because if you partake in modern,
Do you know what it is, right? What Gary Neville said was bang on. And I said this about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And I said, you know what the funny thing is? And this isn't me trying to belittle people or anything, but the English people need to be on their knees for Qatar. Because if you think about how much they pumped into the UK economy, do you know what the evaluation is? £40 billion has been given into the UK economy. They own the London Stock Exchange. They own Barclays, Shards.
They are the largest landowners in the UK.
They own the Shards, that the biggest parts of the UK, they pretty much have some form of control over. And also, even when you look at the living crisis that the UK is going through, they actually funded £5.1 billion into helping, trying to mitigate that. But even if you look at it, the large majority of the world's energy comes from the Middle East. So when people sit there, right, and absolutely look, no one is sitting here and saying that Qatar or the Middle East are perfect. No one said that. No one's standing by and saying that, the human rights atrocities aren't bad. But you know what they don't report? Guess what's happening now? There's a legislation and policies being talked about to have workers' reforms and being talked about, to get better working rights for migrant workers. But guess what the media will tell you? None of that's happening. So when they keep banging on and on and on and on about, these countries not, and you know what, where it stems all from? It all stems from hatred towards Islam, because what they're finding is that when because forget about anyone that's associated or even from like an Asian background or an Arab background. Look at the sort of, not to be racist, but look at the white people who have spoken about their hospitality. They're all saying it. They're very welcoming. It's very warm. Yes, okay, we can't. Yeah. And they all, no one's like heavily complaining. Of course, people might complain about one or two things here and there, but the large majority have been quite happy with how the World Cup's been. So every backlash they're trying to bring, the people are saying that are there, by the way, that are enjoying the World Cup, are saying none of that's true. Well, none of that's like that prevalent. So it's just like,
nah, man, they're getting paid to say all that stuff.
You know what?
The media told you.
Let me just stop you guys there before we go too far into it. I'm just going to say this. Personally, I'm getting some feedback from you, Steve. Let me just mute you. Yeah, it's definitely Steve. Getting some sort of feedback. I don't know what it was, but I'm just going to say this. Personally, I feel like Gunnar Souls is right. This has really triggered a lot of Islamophobes in the sense that the word Qatar has not been replaced with Muslim, and Qatar has been replaced with Islam. And it's just like everyone's getting lumped in together. It feels like they're just piling on top. And it's really bothered me so much because as a Muslim myself, I'm watching what's happening. And it's like they're saying, oh, why aren't they letting us drink? You know what? They've eased their rules to let people drink. Hamza, how are you, bro? We're talking about the hypocritical situation in the media, talking about Qatar. So just to let you know. And then we're also talking about the fact that these guys are the same people who have their banks at Barclays. They go to Dubai for their vacations.
The shirts we wear, the phones we buy.
It's even deeper than that. They don't even take the time to educate themselves on the actual situation. In Qatar, you are not going to get arrested if you are a gay person or anything like that. If you are publicly kissing somebody or doing anything from either sex, it's illegal. So hence this whole thing where they're saying, oh, we're not welcome. You clearly are welcome. Just don't be doing public forms of affection if you're straight. That's just all they're saying. Be respectful. You had the Croatian supermodel go to Qatar half naked, dressed in a Croatian flag. Like that's disrespectful. It's just as disrespectful as doing.
You can do that in America, but you can't do that in the middle, bro. That's how the rules go.
I don't want the channel striked. I'm literally just gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it there because I feel like we could go into it even deeper and deeper and deeper, and then this could be dug up, and some people would be like, "Oh, you said something there. You said something there." We don't want that. Long story short, we want anyone who wants to go to a World Cup, enjoy the World Cup, go there. Feel free to do that. And if you have a problem with the place, don't go. Simple. Dead it. But yeah. How you doing, guys? How's everyone doing?
I'm great, bro.
You finally happy we can enjoy the football and we don't have to talk about this stuff every day?
I mean, I've always just been in that mindset just because I know the world I live in. It's not pretty, but I just if I got too bugged down on it, bro, honestly, I probably wouldn't be around. Honestly, that's how it is, bro. Seriously.
Hamza, did you want to say something on it before we move on from this topic?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I agree to what you say. Like, I think every place in the world, there's errors, whatever it is. I don't get involved in any issues that's happening, whatever it is, because I don't know the politics. But I can't be a hypocrite. And in our own country where we live in, it happens. Everything injustice everywhere, man. Grenfell Tower issue and all that stuff, and immigrants not being let in. So I'm just not going to say anything about that. I'll just say, listen, at the end of the day, whenever I go anywhere in the world, I respect the country.
What's
and
going
I respect
on
the
there?
laws.
Yeah.
I respect the laws in everywhere I go, and I respect the people.
There you go. I'm just gonna say this, Steve. Your mic is extremely loud. Could you turn down your balance just because it's extremely loud? First, guys, which game do you guys want to start with? Because
My bad. Here, hold on.
I think the Argentina Mexico game, we can do that after. We can do the France Denmark game after. Which one do you want to start with first? Tunisia, Argentina, Australia, or Poland, Saudi Arabia? Because I feel like Australia, Tunisia deserves a little shout out for a second. Because I feel like Tunisia was the heavy favorite. Australia were not given a chance in this game. You guys agree?
Absolutely.
I don't think
I went against the grain and I said 1-0 Australia, by the way. Just saying.
You did.
I went 1-0.
And big up the Aussies who come on. Dylan, big up Lisa, big up Matt, big up Aussie Gunnar, big up all you Australians who watch this channel. You guys did your job. And you know what? Imagine anyone here have kids or anyone who has family members, your family are in the crowd watching you score a World Cup goal. That guy must have loved his life in that moment in time because he celebrated that goal with his kid. He looked straight at him, celebrated that goal, and it kind of reminds you that this is what football is about. It's about getting those moments. And the thing about Australia, they didn't go out to go win the World Cup. Their whole point of this World Cup was to create moments. And what a moment that was to win against Tunisia. What was it? 1-0 in a hard-fought battle. And I felt like Tunisia were the better team at times, but Australia were tactically outsmarting them because they held on to that position and they didn't need to go too far forward, and they knew that they needed to just stay resolute defensively, and they did that to a T. But yeah, I'll let you go first on this, Gunnar Souls. What do you think about Australia's performance versus Tunisia?
I'll be honest, I didn't watch the game. I told you I was gonna be sleeping.
So you're a man of your word. I'll move on. Hamza, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the game. Yep, absolutely. I wanted the African teams to do well, but listen, Tunisia initially started with the defensive play. They normally don't play like that. I think they should have attacked Australia. I disrespected Australia. We don't give them respect, but at the end of the day, I've always said in football, it's a team sport. It's 11 versus 11. And you cannot disrespect your opponents, whatever they are. We banter Australians and Canadians, whatever it is. But in reality, when you're there, man, you have to perform the same way as how you'd expect to play against Brazil, against Argentina. Because at the end of the day, you only got this 90 minutes. And I was disappointed the way that Tunisia just left it late. And when it was like 70 minutes, they start attacking. Initially, they were like pumping their chest with that defensive display. But one thing, a player that stood out for me, that Moy guy. He used to play. Where did he used to
Aaron
play?
Moy.
Yeah. Newcastle, wasn't it?
He plays for he played for
Huddersfield. He used to play for Man City.
Huddersfield too.
No, Huddersfield. That's why I remembered him. Yeah, he played for.
He was at Man City. Stop
I know. Hey, come on.
We know what you're doing. You do this every time. Shameless. You know where Australia's goalkeeper used to play for? You know who he used to play for?
What's his name?
Real Sociedad, didn't it?
No, Matty Ryan.
He played for us, but
he played
it was like a
Arsenal.
6-month stint, though, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
You see,
so
Arsenal, regardless who wins, Arsenal wins the World Cup.
There you go.
Listen, I disrespected my friends are Australian. I was like, listen, the only way you qualify from the World Cup, you beat Fiji and Western Samoa and Papua New Guinea, man. Come on, I don't take you seriously. Today,
Australia plays in the AFC, not in Oceania.
Oh, they don't play in Oceania.
They play in AFC. They had to go through AFC qualifiers. Yeah.
See, I should know that because Man City on a football team, they're the Australian champions, Melbourne City FC, big up.
City.
Big up. But they were brilliant. Big up to Australia, man. I love the way they perform, man. They proved it, man. Listen, one thing, football is a team sport. I said it from the beginning. In the World Cup, I've seen shockers. In 2002, I saw South Korea beating Italy, Spain, Portugal, bloody. And that taught me.
Madness.
I never used to see that before. I never saw that in '98 World Cup. I watched it after that. But you saw that in 2002, football changed. Football changed completely. The minors were like, no, we're not taking this anymore. We'll cause shockers. And it's happened every single time. Tunisia, I'm so disappointed. I wanted Tunisia to win because I wanted an African team to go further, at least semis at least. And they didn't. But big up to Australians if they're listening to this, absolutely top team. You proved it again that we should absolutely respect you. And now I absolutely respect it. I'm scared of you guys.
Respect to the Australians from Hamza right there. What are you saying, Steve? What do you think about the game?
Yeah, so I was working my night shift at Walmart. But I did, because it was from 5 to 7 a.m. That's when the game started for me, 5 a.m. So I got out when the game ended. But I did have my phone on. I watched bits and pieces of it. But from what I saw, Riley McGree, for me, definitely want to stand out, a standout player for Australia. Thought Jackson Irvine, too, had a pretty good game. And Aaron Moy. I think Australia just a really cohesive unit. They have a pretty decent game plan, and they needed to outsmart Tunisia, and ultimately, they did. I thought it was a good performance, and I honestly thought it was going to be Tunisia's win, to be honest. So I was wrong about that, but yeah, a good goal too. So yeah, good stuff from Australia.
Okay, keeping it simple. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to shift gears quickly to the next game. But before we do that, anyone in the comment section have anything to say about Australia, please let us know. I'm going to go through some things that you guys probably didn't know about this Australian game. Did you guys know that Tunisia dominated possession? Tunisia had more XG. Tunisia had more shots. They had the same amount of shots on target. And Australia still won. What do you guys call that? Do you guys just call that outsmarting, or do you think that was luck? Because I watched the game, I felt like Australia outsmarted Tunisia. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, hard work, to be committed to the game plan. Discipline is also something that is very important when you're in a low block in terms of not giving up penalties, easy free kicks, fouls, and whatnot. So, I mean, it sounds like, to me, Australia, they picked smart moments to get forward and cause some damage, and they converted their one of their chances. So it sounds like Egal that they outsmarted them and were disciplined. Also, they had a good game plan.
Yeah, everyone just wants to go to the main event. So do you guys want to move on?
I was gonna say quickly, Egal, that one, I hate that gameplay because I'm a victim of that. I'm a victim. I outplay you, I outclass you. I don't remember last time I outclassed in a game. Like Man City always do that. And then you get into this Brentford game and they do smash and grab. It hurts. And you know what? I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to say it. I'm still going to stick with my principle. Listen, beautiful football wins the hearts and minds of the people. Results, you can get the results, but it can be forgotten. But big up the way Australia did. They tactically thought about it. I don't know whether to call it smash and grab. I think I just say it's tactics, man. I want to call it smash and grab. If it was Man City,
look at this.
Tearing them up.
Cristiano Ronaldo catching strays today. Man said Cristiano Ronaldo is just the underwear model. Lot of social media followers. What the hell? Canada's my country too, Mustafa. My bad game doesn't change anything. Egal, where is Egal in Canada? I am not in Canada, my friend. I'm in the UK right now. But yeah, bro, I need to get myself a Canada kit. Let's talk about Saudi Arabia, Poland. And also, before we go any further, I just want to know, did you guys watch the Saudi Arabia, Poland game? Because I watched it, and I thought Saudi Arabia was a better team, and Poland were kind of lucky.
Extremely, bro. Where do I start with this? I don't know where to start with this Polish team. First off, our manager is fucking shit. Yeah, he's a Polish Steve Bruce. He's got goofy ass glasses. He's such a shitty manager. Plays negative football. We've got talented players, and these guys look like headless chickens. Can't fucking pass the ball for more than 2 consecutive times. Szczęsny bailed us out. Lewandowski also bailed us out, and thank God Zielinski also did too. We were fucking terrible. And Saudi Arabia, to their credit, they played a much better game. They had great combination play with Al Maswadi and whatnot. I thought their fullbacks bombed on and gave Matty Cash out. Matty Cash was fucking shit today also. That guy is fucking terrible. I'm telling you, bro. He is so bad. But you know what? There's no other better right back we have for Poland. So we had to take him. I thought he lacked discipline. I thought his decision-making was poor. He wasn't a creative outlet, which people, think that he is at Aston Villa. Guy's fucking overrated as hell.
Bro, before you turn into the Polish Liga, you won the game. You won the game.
I'm glad.
You're top of the group.
But
You're
you know
top of
what?
the group.
Here's the thing about this. Here's the thing about this, big pal. Bro, here's the thing about this. We're gonna get pumped.
1 second.
We're
1 second.
pumped in the round of 16.
1 second. You played terrible football. I get it. You drew one game. You won one game. You're top of the group. You're losing your mind. You're top of the group.
I'm losing my mind because I know what's gonna happen next. I know we have not advanced out of a group stage since '86. I know what's happening next. I don't trust this fucking team, bro.
You guys have 4 points. Am I wrong?
Yeah, we have 4 points, but I know for a fact. Oh, so here are the two outcomes Poland have that I get to look forward to. Woohoo! Well, let's think about this. We're either going to embarrass ourselves against fucking Argentina, which is most likely going to happen, and Mexico could beat Saudi Arabia, then we're out. So we have that option, which is somewhat likely. And then we have option 2. We somehow squeak our way out of it and then get absolutely ball bounced by fucking some much better side than us. Why?
Okay.
Why? We've wasted.
I think that's harsh. I think that's so harsh. That's so harsh. Yo, Hamza, you there?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Hi.
my man's being so harsh on his team. He thought Poland were shit. What do you think?
I thought
we were.
I think Poland did play a smart game. I think they hit the post like a couple of times. They had a game tactics and they played very disciplined. We thought that Saudi Arabia
very disciplined. You mean 3 yellow cards in 15 minutes? That's not.
No, I think Saudi. Okay, other than that penalty, Saudi didn't have clear chances.
And the penalty,
yeah. Saudi didn't have clear chances. Saudi didn't take the penalty well. One thing I get angry is when you're given a penalty in a big game. I hate players.
And we gave it away right after we scored.
I hate players. I hate players. Listen, an advice to anyone: if you got a penalty, it's a big game. This is how you take it. Learn it from me. There's likely the keeper will go right or left. Hit it so hard in the middle, it's 99.9 going in.
The only way that he can save it is with his feet.
Just absolutely hit it
like
so
the tip
hard.
of his foot too. Yeah.
And if he saves
1 second, Steve. Let him land.
Sorry, I was just
But all this placing him on the side and this and that, it doesn't get you anywhere unless you're gonna guarantee you to hit top corner. If you're gonna hit top corner, brilliant. Top corner, yes. It's either top corner. But if you're not gonna, just hit in the middle. Hit in the middle. You're guaranteed. But one of the things that Saudi did is they played well, but Lewandowski up front, and who's the other guy? Zelensky? No. Who's the other guy?
Zelensky.
They got another striker. The striker that they've got, plays for Napoli. He's
Milik. He plays for Juventus.
Now Juventus, he's brilliant. He headed it and he hit the crossbar twice. And listen, and Lewandowski, people are coming from Lewandowski. They're ready.
Isn't he on your fraud watch?
He was not my fraud watch. He had not scored because I feel sorry for him because he hasn't got a good team. So he hadn't scored any goal ever in the World Cup final. People would have used that allegation against him. He's never scored in the World Cup final. How can you be called world class? You played in the World Cup final. But that's why he cried. He knew that moment to score 1 goal in a World Cup final means a lot. It means a lot to many players because the whole world is watching you. The whole Saudi, Poland, everyone was watching you. And he scored that goal. And now this is the toughest group. Anyone can qualify from this group. Argentina, it's crazy. This goes to the last game where we're going to be switching. They're going to play at the same time, I think, 8 o'clock, same time. We're going to have to switch down from ITV and BBC or different channels to make sure and I bet you it will be going to Argentina Poland, Mexico, Saudi Arabia. You will see this kind of interchange until the last minute.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I just want to take a moment to say Sydney, good friend of the show. He's been on several times. I think you've even spoken to him, my guy. He just got married. Hope you're well, bro. Congratulations on your wedding today. You know what I mean? Your life changes a little bit, but not too much. Just one advice I would give to you: don't go to sleep upset. Never go to sleep with each other upset. But yeah, you have yourself a good one, bro, and have a good night, hopefully. Big up to him. Also, I'm not French Canadian. Where did that rumor come from? Just because I support France. But yeah, until Canada wins. Anyways, Hamza, what kit are you wearing today? I did you dirty today on Twitter. My bad.
Listen,
bro.
Today, man, I thought, let me just do it. I support Brazil, and I thought, I'll just wear it because I just wear it for Julian Alvarez. So I just didn't want to back Argentina a bit. Yeah. But today I just had the City kit.
Okay, I thought you had an Argentina kit on. Let's go to my guy. And yeah, Milik is from Juventus. Go ahead, Gunner Souls. End off this topic, so we can get on to the big games.
Pretty football hype, man. That's all it was today. Yeah, Saudi Arabia played good football, but if you don't finish your chances, you had a shit game. That's just my theory. Yeah, if you want to create all the chances in the world and you don't want to put it in the back of the net, you had a penalty. How many more chances? You know what's happened? I'm telling you, greed has taken over the Saudi team, and Allah was like, you know what? Until you don't repent for your sins, I'm not going to let you in. They got their Rolls Royces and dunked out. They were like, we've done our jobs. We got our Rolls Royces. We're not going to perform anymore. Done. Khalas, finish. Done. Yeah, we're out.
No, but can we say one thing though? Can we acknowledge certain people's World Cups their World Cup goal, they've completed it. Australia have completed their World Cup goal. They won a game. When it comes to Saudi Arabia, they've done their World Cup goal. They beat Argentina. Certain teams have accomplished their goal in the World Cup. Certain teams
have win a game, not get completely embarrassed.
Like Qatar. Qatar need to beat Netherlands, or else their World Cup has been an utter failure, right? You look at certain teams, they have done their job. Let's think. Anyone else you guys can think of that did their job? Iran's World Cup has been successful so far. They're pretty much nailed on to get out the group now. If they get out the group, it's their most successful ever World Cup. Ecuador, successful World Cup so far. If they get out the group, right? You look at Australia, successful World Cup so far. Japan, amazing World Cup for them. They could get out the group easy.
I think I said before the World Cup that they would, because I don't rate this Germany side at all.
We're going to talk about Japan in a bit. Morocco, failure of a World Cup so far. Canada, failure of a World Cup so far. Both of those guys are going to be looking for.
I dispute Canada. It's disappointing, but not a failure. I dispute that.
I will tell you right now, it is disappointing that we didn't score a goal. We still haven't scored a goal in a World Cup. We've been in 2 major tournaments, 2 World Cups. This is our second.
We got 2 games.
Yeah. Never scored a goal. Go ahead, Hamza. Say it again. Hello?
Oh no, is it me?
I thought somebody said something. My bad. And then Uruguay, failure so far. Ghana, you know what? They performed well versus Portugal. It's not a failure yet. But my main point
is, I'd say for Canada.
Yeah, it is what it is. We disagree. But bringing it back quickly. Saudi Arabia, they did their job versus Argentina. They can relax the rest of the tournament. If they don't want to play, it's up to them. They have an opportunity to still get out the group. If they get out the group, it's an amazing tournament.
They'll batter Mexico.
I fully agree with you. What? They'll batter Mexico?
No, they will bad. They'll give him a footballing session.
I don't know.
Everyone here, let me know.
I don't know what to make of.
Who wins this group? Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia.
Argentina. Because the pressure, they're gonna go through. They'll go top of the group, I think. But it's gonna be tough one because Poland's are tough.
No, we have no chance.
Who's gonna win between Mexico and Saudi Arabia?
I think
if Saudi Arabia win, they go through.
Listen, Saudi have to take their chances because this Mexico team are very disciplined. Look at that.
Brother, they'll get promised a Lamborghini now this time. If they get out of the group, they get a Lamborghini. Watch them back hat tricks, bro, for fun.
Yeah, they're gonna go. I think Argentina and Saudi are coming through.
Okay. Okay.
But it'll be a tough one for Mexico. Tough. It'll be to the last minute because
Mexico have no points, by the way. Just so you guys.
No, they got
Mexico
1 point.
have 0 points.
No, they got 1 point.
They got 1
point.
No, they got 1
point.
Drew was
I forgot about that.
Against Poland.
So they have the opportunity to get the backdoor entrance, but it's very unlikely. It's very unlikely. They would need to beat Argentina, and they would also need one of Saudi Arabia or thing to win. They can't have a draw, because if Mexico and Saudi Arabia draw, what happens?
Mexico would need to beat Saudi and eliminate them.
Yeah,
And
Saudi Argentina go out. If Poland
Mexico and Saudi Arabia, this is a mad one. It's a mad group.
This is the maddest group, I think.
I don't think Mexico are going through. I think it's going to be Saudi and Argentina. What do you guys think?
That's what I think.
Yeah, Saudi and Argentina. That sounds about right.
Yeah, you're not going to back your Poland?
Fuck no.
Okay. Let's move on now. I'm going to move on to the France game, okay? The way this is going to go, give me a couple seconds. Give me a couple seconds. I need to get a lot of things off my chest, and you guys might disagree with it. So just wait until I'm done to disagree, okay? First things first. France won the game, right? They won the game in quite convincing fashion at the end. It was close, actually. It was 2-1. Christensen made it a little bit difficult, scoring that goal in the 68th minute. But Kylian Mbappe stepped up, and he delivered 2 goals. This guy now has 7 goals in a World Cup. That's the same as Messi. That's the same as Pele. That's the same as Zidane. That's more than some of the greats who played in this game. And the guy's only 23 years old. The guy is an absolute beast, delivering week in, week out. And the World Cup curse. What the hell is this World Cup curse? There is no World Cup curse. That never existed. France actually started the World Cup curse, and they ended it.
Yeah.
They started it, and they ended it. So at this moment in time, is there a feedback or what's going on? At this moment in time, I'm absolutely loving it. I think France are actually a threat. Everyone who is saying France are not going to do nothing in this tournament, even myself, I've turned around. I fully believe that this France team is capable of doing it again, but they have to get past Brazil. In their side of the bracket, not too much. They could probably potentially easily go to the final.
Yeah.
But England, Brazil are the only other teams that, and Spain, only other teams that I think could give them problems. But yeah, Steve, I think that mic issues come up again. Can you just
Yeah, my bad, bro. I don't know.
What the hell is going on? But yeah, let me just finish off with this. I think Kylian Mbappe currently is the best player in the world. I think he continues to show it in the performances that he has. I know this guy over at Man City is pretty good in Holland, but I think Kylian Mbappe is better than him. And when it comes to the fact, Kylian Mbappe delivers every single time for France, delivers for Paris Saint-Germain. And at the young age, what he's already done, he could easily be on pace to break a bunch of these records that Messi and Ronaldo have done. But let's wait and see. Let's talk about it now. Where do you guys rank Kylian Mbappe? How far do you think this France team can go? And they're already past there. They're already out the group. 6 points out of their first 2.
Yeah. I think I'll tell you. This is going to be harsh about Kylian Mbappe. Listen, you've done it at the World Cup stage last year, but you ain't going to do it this year. You're not winning the World Cup. It's a fact. Whether they like it or not.
No, it's not a fact.
It's a fact. They haven't got Pogba and Kante. There is no way.
We needed, bro. France needed to move on from them too, anyways.
I'm telling
Steve,
you, Rabiot.
I think you need to turn down that thing in the middle.
Sorry. Okay. Jesus.
Rabiot. You think you're gonna win it with Rabiot in midfield? There is no way. I tell you this. I want to see Mbappe has to prove it to me. I know Pogba carried that team and Kante. He has to prove it this year. Do it. And I don't think any other team has ever done it except Brazil. Brazil did it back to back with Uruguay, but Brazil has done it. But for him to be compared with Pele, get out of here, man. How can he be compared to Pele? He has to sit on the floor, man.
Pele is a stat thrower.
Listen, this guy has to sit on the floor. I swear to God, he sits on the floor.
Changing the amount of goals he scored. Don't compare him to him.
Bro, Pele has the same amount of World Cup, international goals as Lewandowski.
Yeah, but that's goal hype, goal assist hype, man.
This is the thing. Deliver that trophy again. Pele delivered for the fact that he's compared this guy and Messi, yeah. For the fact that people keep talking about this, yeah. People will never forget this. Pele's won it 3 times, and he should have won it in 66, but he was injured. That 66 was not England's World Cup. The English people can parade about that World Cup, but we know for a fact that belonged to Brazil. He should have won 4. Pele participated in 4 World Cups, and he won 3. No, he participated in 3 and got 3. Yeah, there you are. There you are.
No, because he was injured. He was injured.
Yes, he was injured 66. He was injured in 66. So forget these little frauds from who are playing Ligue 1, Nice, and all that stuff. At the end of the day, Mbappe.
What's wrong with Ligue 1?
Listen, you've done Australia.
So 1 second. So just to be clear, Netweed is asking if Mbappe wins the World Cup, he's better than Pele.
No chance. No chance. He has to win 3. 3. Are you joking? You think we're fools? You think Pele won 2? Pele won 3, mate, and Pele won back.
I'll judge Mbappe if he's better than Pele when
do you know
his
this
career's
this
done.
whole generation
It's
of like
not about Pele, guys.
We're talking Mbappe, France.
It's not about Pele. Is Mbappe the best player in the world right now? Yes,
Yeah,
or no?
easily.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Okay, who's
better? Who's better?
Are you joking? Are you seriously?
Okay, provide an answer.
My guy, no disrespect. My guy is better than him. KDB is better than him. Are you joking? Are you really joking?
KDB was absolutely horrible against Canada.
Okay, 1 second.
1 second, let him land. Let him explain.
KDB was man of the match. Whether you like it or not and say he was horrible, the fans voted for him. He got it. And do you know why he didn't? He should have got it. Because you guys are biased. You're biased in your head. See, he assisted that fraud Batshuayi. That Batshuayi guy. 3 open chances. 3 chances. Yeah, 3 chances he got outshot. I've scored those 3 chances in goals. This guy is being paid as a 50,000 or 100,000 a week. 1 of the assists, he damaged it and said, yo, finish it. Empty goal. Empty goal. Empty goal. Egal. Empty goal. Only I've seen 1 player do it for your club. The only guy I've seen is Park or Shamak would miss that chance. He had another chance. He set him up. Wallahi, 1-on-1. There you are. Finish it. Keeper's there. He missed it. The other one, he crossed it. He missed a volley. KDB is working with frauds. KDB is working for. I feel sorry for him. He should just come back home. The fact that Mbappe, listen, Mbappe, I'm watching you. You got a great team. You got a great team that KDB would love to have that team. I am watching you. You better deliver. All these Twitter fans and all this recent biased fan base who think that GA means bullshit. It's about cup competition. It's about bringing trophies. I don't care about your GA. So Mbappe, it does not come top 2, top 3. Haaland does it in the best league in the world. The best league in the world.
Wait, Kylian Mbappe is not top 2.
Haaland's doing in the best league
so
in the world.
Why is Haaland? You just said G and A don't matter, but then you're saying Mbappe, Haaland doesn't league in the world.
I tell you what.
You said G and A doesn't matter though. So you have to forfeit that, and then I can.
This guy is just a below par Henry. I've seen an Henry.
But because of the GNA.
No, the reason he does that annoys me a lot. Yeah, I used to love him in Monaco. I used to love him. I loved him, but now I've got agenda on him. It's me. I have to choose my boy Haaland or him. Haaland finishes tapping.
So you admit that it's an agenda.
No, it's not an agenda. No.
You have to forfeit the GNA thing you said for this to work. If you forfeit that, then
1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Let him.
No, 1 second. 1 second. Let me finish. You know when it comes into big tournaments, remember what I was going to cost him? I'm Manchester City fan. I know how to win tournaments. I've seen it. And at the end of the day, it will come to that little tapping. And you know that tapping that he missed, twice. I saw him miss 2 tappings. Now today and I thought. Alan gets
Salt shakers in the chat, please.
So we will see on the big knockout stage. Don't brag it about Denmark and brag. Who did they play before that? Denmark and who?
Tunisia.
Australia.
Yeah.
Okay, people.
Don't worry.
Let's see. People, do me a favor. Everyone in the chat, name players that you think are better than Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh my God! Don't do this, guys.
And name players that you think is better than.
Do you know what though? I think Hamza hit the nail on the head with 1 point. Yeah, I'm not saying who's better or anything, but this whole GNA thing, people, do you know what it is? Yeah, it's so funny that I see so many people arguing, and then they go GNA. So all you have to do as a fan, just look at who's got more GNA. Don't talk to me. Because it's like as soon as it comes to it, it's like who's got more goals and assists, and that's it. That's how football fans have become. For me, Kevin De Bruyne is the most influential footballer right now.
Kevin De Bruyne is the best footballer in the world right now.
Yes,
most influential,
by far.
Whoa.
Listen, and when he retires, I just want him to get Champions League. I want him to get Champions League because I don't care. This is shameless. I don't give a shit. They can go and report me to UEFA about this. I said it so many times, I will put him 100,000% on the same table. He will sit here, Xavi will sit there, Iniesta will sit there, Zidane will sit there, Luis Figo, and KDB. I'm telling you now, no disrespect. Let him get that one Champions League. Let him get that Champions League. Forget this scores and Gerrard.
He's nowhere near.
Nah,
1 second. Let me just make this clear.
The guy, man.
He's not next to Iniesta.
Bro,
he's not next to Xavi.
I've seen him. Bro,
Yes, he is. De Bruyne?
De Bruyne, at this moment in time in his career, is not sitting next to those guys yet.
No,
come on, man.
no. Purely on a footballing ability level, I would agree. I don't think he's better than them.
I'm looking at achievements.
But
he got a hell of a lot of Premier League titles. That means something, surely.
Yeah. This is the thing.
Okay,
people,
albeit Xavi and
Let me just make my case. Let me just make my case. Kevin De Bruyne is great. Absolutely great. I get where you guys are coming from with influential part because he's in the midfield and he's influencing the whole game. Right? I get that. What I'm saying is, if you're gonna put him next to Iniesta, Xavi, and these guys, they did it in an international stage.
They had better players.
One second.
That's an excuse.
1 second. With a country that's never won it before, similar to Belgium, they took that country to 3 international tournaments back to back. Also, they did it at Barcelona. Yes, it's Barcelona, but they were two of the most integral pieces to that Barcelona team with Messi, of course. And then you go back. Are you talking about Luka Modric? Are you putting Luka Modric in this conversation?
Yes, Luka Modric.
Personally, I think he's closer to Luka Modric than he is to Xavi and Iniesta. I think Xavi and Iniesta are just too far of a stretch.
Footballing purely on ability, I don't think they're too far. But I do think, like I said, Xavi and Iniesta are better. But I think De Bruyne is just because this is the problem, right? Like, football is about achievements and winning certain trophies, and if you don't win those trophies, you can't be. But for me, there's got to be a distinction made as well in player ability as well. And I feel like with Kevin De Bruyne, he's shown enough ability to be amongst the best midfield of all time. Amongst those conversations. And do you know what it is? This is the problem that I have with certain fans. But because he hasn't won a World Cup, because he hasn't won this, because he hasn't won this, it's like it's nothing to do with his ability because it's because other people. And as a midfielder, like for example, if Xavi and Iniesta didn't have Messi, for example, actually forget that. If Xavi and Iniesta didn't have Sergio Busquets, they wouldn't have been so good.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Busquets is the main reason why they were allowed to
comment, guys. Bring it back to Kylian Mbappe for a second. Look at this comment. He says Neymar, De Bruyne, Benzema, and Lewandowski are all better.
Neymar is not better than Mbappe. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Jesus. Neymar better than Mbappe.
You guys disagree with this? You guys agree with this list? Because I disagree with those.
Neymar better than Mbappe.
If Neymar was fit, yes.
Yeah, he would. He changes the game. He's an absolute talent.
Yeah, he changes the game. How many big games has he won in his life?
He does. He changes.
He won Barcelona the treble. Let's not like.
I'll give you an example.
But that was then. I'm talking about right now.
I'll give you an example. There will be another Mbappe.
He was shit against Serbia, by the way.
There will be another Mbappe. There will be another.
Careless.
But to have another Neymar is hard because these are street footballers. They learn it off the street. The work of art, the beauty of sport.
Anthony is gonna have a better career than Neymar.
And I think
what?
Neymar,
okay, now you're disrespecting Neymar. You said Anthony's gonna have a better career than Neymar.
No,
what?
No chance.
What are you talking about?
No chance.
What are you talking about?
That's crazy.
I don't think so.
Bro, the drinks are getting to you, man. Respectfully, you can't put Anthony and Neymar in the same sentence.
He's a United.
I don't think Neymar has done much since the Barcelona treble days. Come on,
what
people.
he did, but what he
He's been
did.
favorited. He's been favorites
One-
with Brazil
bro,
3 straight tournaments.
first of all-
What's he done? What's
First
he
of all,
done?
we have 1 second. We both have the
None
same.
of you
yeti.
rate League One. I'm the only one who does.
1 second, Steve.
Oh, no, I never said
both of
anything
us,
about
both of us have the same Yeti. Your thing is way too far to the right. Put it in the middle. Put it in the middle because it's absolutely killing our eardrums. Second of all, because I have mine literally right in the middle. If I show you, I have it right in the middle because yours is like all the way to one side. So and then also that should be better. That's much better.
All
And
right.
then when it comes to everyone in the chat, let me know what you guys think because I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Neymar is not being underappreciated and disrespected. When you put him in the same breath as Anthony, Anthony hasn't done anything. What
He's like
Neymar
David
did,
Neres.
what
I'm
Neymar did in 1 second, what Neymar did in Brazil is better than what
Sanchez.
Anthony's ever done his whole
Santos.
career.
That's true. I'm
Sanchez.
just saying. I think a potential, what I've seen at Ajax, and I did watch Ajax, actually at Ajax. Dribbling wise, he has that street footballing ability. I also like aerially. Yeah,
No.
bro.
Okay,
I think
I'm
No,
not taking
Anthony's
away.
dribbling you.
I'm not taking away Anthony's dribbling.
No chance.
But are you forgetting Neymar, bro?
And I don't
Like,
think Anthony
Neymar.
would
please.
ever. You know
Bro,
what?
but people, but this is the problem. Does anyone here rate Ligue 1? I'm the only one who does.
Yeah,
probably.
I do. I don't think it's as
I
bad
do.
as people made it out
Some
to
of our greatest ever players came from Ligue 1.
Thank you. All right,
Yeah.
at least you can admit that. So you think it's impressive what Neymar's done at Paris Saint-Germain,
Yes,
I think
Ligue 1 and Coupe de France and all that. Okay, fair.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
fair enough.
guys. Once again, I repeat,
Decent league.
to compare Anthony to Neymar is
Anthony's
the
just
biggest disrespect.
my guy
But
can't even do
I'm not
round the world
disrespecting
and pass.
Anthony. I'm just saying Neymar is here. Anthony is.
Way.
I can't even touch where he is.
My
Like
guy's David
compared
Neres.
to-
Yeah.
compared to Neymar.
No,
Vinicius
listen.
Junior is better than Anthony.
Neymar.
Bringing it back. We lost track, guys. We lost track. Come back.
Mbappe.
I like that. All right.
1 second. Everyone stop.
All right.
Come back. France versus who did they play?
Yeah,
Denmark.
That is-
stupid shit like Anthony over Neymar or whatever.
okay, let's come back. France versus Denmark. Denmark, they still get out the group. Do we agree?
Nah, that's shit.
Yeah, I think.
Who else
I
is
think
in
yeah.
that group?
Then Tunisia
All right,
Tunisia,
Denmark. Then.
and what's his name? Who did Tunisia?
Australia.
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 so
Australia have
So
3
they're
points,
gonna
by the way.
they'll beat Australia. Denmark will beat
So
Australia. They're gonna go come on.
it will come down to Denmark and Australia because Tunisia
Yeah.
have no chance versus France. Let's
Basically,
be real.
Australia. Yeah, they're gonna beat. They're
No,
gonna
they
come
probably
out.
because France might just like rotate their entire team and just go, you know what, we don't really care.
No, but even if that happens, their second team is still good enough to beat
The top of the group.
Tunisia.
So France is top of the group.
Yeah,
already.
France.
Yeah,
So
so
and then
they might not take it. They might take it lightly in it. So who knows?
Bro, these guys don't care about
No,
taking
they
it
don't.
lightly. Mbappe's playing for the records. Giroud's
Coman's
playing
playing.
for the records.
Coman's
These
gonna
guys
come.
are all playing.
Hey,
They don't need-
Saliba
Saliba.
can play, man. Although France, I'm gonna be so.
Bro, don't
so
play
hateful.
Saliba, man. We need him fit and ready for this title charge.
Nah, he needs to
Hamza,
play,
I'm
man.
coming
He
for
needs to play.
You want him at least a little bit fit.
Listen, Hamza,
Yeah.
we're coming for
Mm.
you. Second half of the season, we're going for a title charge, baby.
Whoa.
Because when our players come back fit, and all your boys have played 90 minutes every
Oh.
game.
Hamza, bro, but Arsenal are a serious threat. Let's be real here.
Anyways,
Oh.
allow it. Enough about Arsenal, guys. Let me just ask you guys the same question I ask everybody: France, Australia, Denmark, or France, Denmark, Australia? What's your order?
France, Denmark, Australia. France, Denmark. Those are two are gonna qualify. That's two for me. That's
France,
it.
Denmark. Okay. What about yourself? My guy, Gunnar Souls.
I agree. I think it'd be France and Denmark going through.
Okay. And then Steve?
Yeah, I'll go France top, Denmark second. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. People, do me a favor, hit that like button right now. We got 20 people in the chat, and this has been a lit stream so far. And we're now here. Messi. Guys, Messi delivered. Messi delivered.
Dead.
Messi delivered, and what a game it was. What a game it was. Messi delivered an instant classic. Argentina beat Mexico, what was it, 2-0? And that goal that he scored came from absolutely nowhere. Came from absolutely nowhere. He struck it, and Ochoa was supposed to stop Messi. This Mexico team was supposed to end Messi. The whole time people were supposed to say, "Where's Messi?" But you know what happened? Messi came, he delivered, he took that game by the scruff of his neck, and his young Donny, Enzo Fernandez, delivered the final blow to end off Mexico. Mexico, this tournament, have been utterly disgraced. They want to sack their manager after the tournament. Mexico fans are distraught. They actually believed they were going to be able to do something today, and Argentina did what they had to do. The pressure moment was there. The biggest pressure moment in Messi's career at this moment in time, at his age. He had to deliver. He had to deliver this game. They had to deliver for him, and he did. And you know what? There's some players. I'm still looking at some of Messi's teammates, and I'm saying, you guys are shit. Di Maria delivered today. But
he got the assist in it, so.
Di Maria, he gets a pass.
Who's another guy?
He gets a pass.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, Rodrigo De Paul, man, he needs to come off for
I was literally about
Fernandez.
to say
Enzo Fernandez needs.
I was literally about to say, Rodrigo De Paul, you are a disgrace. What the hell are you doing? You're a disgrace. Also, another guy, McAllister, was actually really good.
Yeah, like
the guy from Brighton. He should have played from the beginning. Then you see what happens when you play Lisandro Martinez and not Christian Romero, that shit center back.
Lisandro's elite, man.
Don't ever play that guy again.
Look, because he's representing Argentina, I'll give him as soon as he goes back to United, I'm gonna slander him again. But Lisandro Martinez, I said it. I want Romero. I want him dropped. You know, all this bloody hype about this Romero guy. Oh, he is the top 5 or top 3 defenders in the Premier League.
He's good in the back 3.
Can I just roast Mexico for a second? You guys were supposed to be CONCACAF royalty. You guys were supposed to be the team that's better than America, the team that's better than Canada, the team that's actually doing something, the team that is able to get out the group because you have a favorable group, the team that's actually going to do something in this tournament. Mexico this, Mexico that. Mexico have their own league. Mexico have all these great players. Monts, in the 10th minute, he had the best chance for Mexico, used his left foot, and he couldn't even do shit.
Mexico are washed. I knew that.
Chucky Lozano from Lazio couldn't do shit.
No, Napoli.
From Napoli. Why did I say Lazio? You got an actual team that has played together for a long time. This is supposed to be a really good team, you know.
No, but they're like 35. The midfield's like 35.
They were terrible in CONCACAF qualifiers.
Hernandez is 32. They have Chesney, who's 26, and they have another guy from Real Betis who's 36.
Andres. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Their wingbacks are quite young. Their wingbacks are quite young.
Jorge Sanchez and
don't sleep, bro. The team is actually quite young. It's just they only have like maybe 3 or 4 older players. Plus the goalkeeper and one center back and one midfield. Their average age is like 37. That's fucked up. But the rest of the team is good. Just this team gets overhyped. Guys, I watch ESPN FC a lot, and these guys shove it down our throats every day. Mexico this, Mexico that, Mexico this, Mexico shit. That's what it is.
Yeah, Mexico are fucking terrible, bro. I knew that they wouldn't get out of this group. They're terrible, bro.
I had to listen to Mexico prop for a whole calendar year, going up until now. Even today, even though Mexico lost, people are still saying we could possibly get out potentially. No. I'm like, shut up.
You're fucking.
I'm done. I'm done with Mexico. I hope they come bottom of this group.
Overrated as
fuck. To any Mexican fans who's watching this right now, but your team is no longer the team that it used to be. You're not the team that's CONCACAF's best team. You're not the CONCACAF's giants no more. Canada, Mexico, USA World Cup coming up. You better get some development because Canada's looking serious. USA is looking serious. Mexico are the bottom of that tier now. You guys are third in the pecking order. And potentially if Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica get their shit together, you could be 4th.
Costa Rica too. Jamaica.
Mexico will
And you know
always be
what?
there.
People are saying Mexico weren't that bad. It's not about that. You guys don't understand.
No, Mexico were terrible.
One
Kate,
second.
what game were you watching?
1 second. I don't think Hamza understands. I don't think Gunnar Souls understands. Bro, you might understand. Being in North America, every single day we're hearing about Mexico.
Yeah. On the ones on Twitter, bro, they just yap.
Everything about Mexico is elite, though, and the Mexican food's quite nice. You know, the culture's quite good. So it is what it is. Isn't it?
Yeah, their culture don't translate to good football, bro. They were terrible. That game was terrible.
Anyone in North America, please tell me if you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyone who's watched CONCACAF, please tell me.
Overrated bullshit team.
Anyways, this is why Canada topped the group. This is why
bro, Canada are by far and away the best team in CONCACAF, and they will show that very soon. Go get out of it.
Let's go to Messi now. Let's go to Messi. Talk to me about Messi. Because before
Messi,
this thing, where's Messi? Today he showed up.
Messi today, I have to say, like, listen, the only Mexico we should talk about that was trending today was Mexico. Yeah? And Mexico, apparently the only Mexico. Listen, today, I've always had this rep about Argentina. One fraud I want to call out that should be on Fraud Watch is this guy called Lautaro Martinez. Let me repeat again. This Lautaro Martinez. You guys take this Inter Milan strikers seriously.
Yes.
They're absolutely frauds. Lukaku, fraud for his country, Belgium. Let me go back. Diego Milito, fraud for Argentina. Adriano, fraud for Brazil. Mohamed Kalon, fraud for Sierra Leone. Ivan Recoba, Ivan Zamorano, fraud for Uruguay. Even Nigeria. They had a Nigerian striker called who's that guy? He banged it against Arsenal 3-0. Who's that short guy? He used to play for Newcastle. Remember? Obafemi Martins.
Yeah, Obafemi.
Fraud for Nigeria. You know, Julian Alvarez came on, and Enzo Fernandez. Big up to my River Plate brothers. My River Plate brothers. I was waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, watching Julian Alvarez and Enzo Fernandez cooking for River Plate. I called up from Man City. I said, listen, 10 million, just buy this guy. They said, no. We wasted. He went to Benfica. Enzo Fernandez will be a good player. I don't know how good he'll be, whether he'll be as better than Bellingham, but, you know, he's going to be a great player. But at the end of the day, what we saw from Messi is incredible. Big up to Messi. I only get triggered about Messi on one agenda. I say to everyone, I put him as the third greatest player of all time. And people say, why, Hamza? Why do you put them in greatest? I said, go and ask the people of Argentina.
Yeah, they rate Maradona.
Yeah, he has failed in 4 World Cups. This is his 5th World Cup. He has to take it home. He has been made to this great. This is his 5th World Cup. If he doesn't take it to Argentina, he will not go as the second greatest. And this is why I say, being the greatest player is not about delivering goals and impressing the people, the European football. It's also giving appreciation to your land, where you grew up. Yeah, when I grew up, the biggest competition anyone that wants to lift it. I don't want to lift the Premier League. It's the World Cup. The World Cup is where the creme de la creme. Zidane's
That's
career.
what South Americans rate.
Yeah, look at everyone's greatest player. You know Zidane greatest moment. He flopped everywhere. Group stages. He got sent off for Saudi Arabia. He missed all the way. He came on. He got back at Italy in the same quarterfinals. It was 0-0. He went to the semi. He didn't do anything. In the final, he scored 2 goals. Remembered in history. Ronaldinho did something in the World Cup. Remembered in history. R9 didn't. Cannavaro got Ballon d'Or. World Cup is a key that makes you that great. It's not scoring against Real Zaragoza and 50 goals against Real Sociedad and Cadiz and Huesca and all that stuff. You have to bring that World Cup, Coupe du Monde, to the people of Argentina because that has got football heritage. So Messi, guys, let me not hype him up. It's a long way. If he doesn't bring this World Cup home, mate, he's living in Europe. He's not living in Buenos Aires because the kids in Buenos Aires are waiting. I'm saying to you, I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, let's, after all of that, I'm gonna let Gunnar Souls go because Gunnar Souls is the biggest Messi fan on this panel. Go ahead, bro.
The thing is, yeah, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about fans are desperate for anything they can clutch at for Messi not to perform. I get it, you have to deliver for your country, but what if you've got a dead country that just doesn't have good footballers? Like, I'm not saying they're not good footballers, but they've also not delivered. Look, this is the problem. Messi agenda is if he doesn't get a goal and assist, this is where I get triggered with non-Messi fans, is that when he doesn't get a goal and assist, even though he's been the most influential player in them games, he gets the stick. The thing is, I said it last week against Saudi Arabia, he was shit despite scoring the penalty. By the way, he scored the opening goal. That's when it goes to your defenders to do their job. He's done his job. He got you the goal. But then what happens is this dead-ass Christian Romero. I swear to God, if I hear one rating of his, I'm going to come in for those Spurs fans because I swear to God, he's dead. He's an okay defender. He's good at best. He's not this world-class, best in the Premier League, all the bullshit I hear. But anyways, I'm not going to go into him. But the point that I'm making is they should be on 6 points because of Messi, not because, and despite, the reason they lost to Saudi Arabia was because the defense fumbled the bag. Martinez should have done better to save that goal, and the defense should have done better to stop that shot from even happening in the first place. So this is where I say, when people say Messi doesn't deliver or he hasn't delivered, he does, or what he tries to anyway. He's put so many chances on Higuain's feet just to put it in an open goal. Just like Hamza was saying for KDB, by his own logic, that means KDB's crap because he should have done better to assist. And
1 second. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what the point I'm making is, I don't understand this whole idea that Messi hasn't delivered for Argentina. Yes, I get it. He hasn't delivered the trophy. But in terms of individual performances, he's been the most influential player to try and get them that trophy. But the other players have also let him down. Yes, there's moments in which Messi has let them down, and I admit that. But if the thing is, they wouldn't have qualified for the 2018 World Cup if it wasn't for Messi because he decided not to play for Argentina. He came back. They needed 5 wins to even get a qualification. Guess what happens? Messi comes back 5-5. So you have to put a bit of respect on a player's name who's at least trying to get them that sort of global trophy, the World Cup or the Copa America, whatever it may be. And that's why I say it. Look, Messi needed to step up today.
Let me just stop you there because Matt needs to go. He just came on to speak about his country getting a result versus what was it?
Big up Aussies. Fuck yeah.
Great win. The view here as well. Leaving today, but it was a good win. I mean, the intensity wasn't there. I told you again, the intensity wasn't there, but I won that in the next game. But against Denmark, all we need is a draw. We just need a 0-0, park tender bus, we get through. But that game last time was a great game, great goal by Duke. I thought it was Timmy Cahill on that pitch. It was so good. The intensity was there from the fans. I just need it from the players. We got a guy named Mabil. He plays in Spain. Didn't act like it. Really, really disappointing from him. But you got Matty Ryan, Aaron Moore, these big guys stepping up like usual. I'm just really hoping we had a draw against Denmark and we get in the second round. I said to a gal, I said half. I said we beat France. We didn't beat France. We're close. We just lost intensity. But I said we can make it through the next round. We can make it through the next round. All we need to do is draw against Denmark. And I'll tell you right now, Denmark, I said they're the underdogs, but right now they're really, really bad. They are rubbish. Andreas Christensen is going to get absolutely butt-pocketed by Dookie, by all our players. With our players, we got great players. We just need to keep that intensity. So I hope we can do that against Denmark. But it's been a good World Cup, man. It's been a good World Cup, and we're doing quite well.
Big up, bro. Big up, Matt. Thank you for coming on, bro. I know you're about to catch a flight.
No problem. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna head off.
Peace. Big up Australia.
Bloody hell, man.
Big up Australia, man.
Big up, Matt.
Just
let Gunnar Souls pour his heart out again about Messi, bro. I get it, bro. It's frustrating, but you know what? You should be happy because now Romero's out. Messi's gonna go through.
Romero's out,
and the pressure is off him because now everyone knows how poor his team is. The pressure is on his teammates.
Well, the pressure's on both.
Still on Messi, yeah.
There's always pressure on Messi. Always.
No, but is Messi going to get the level of criticism that he would have got prior to the tournament.
He's always going to get criticism just because of the player he is.
You're off mute. You're off mute. Go ahead.
I was going to say, criticism right now isn't even of the team, because it's not their fault they get picked when they're crap. Scaloni needs to take a lot of on his shoulder. He's seen Enzo Fernandez now. He scored a goal. If I don't see him against Poland, I'm going to be like, what the fuck are you watching? Because look at McAllister. McAllister was vital today, important. He was very good today. Lisandro Martinez, another player. Now he's done his job to say, you know what, Romero, you ain't coming back into this team. So if he starts to make these changes again, that's where I look at the manager and go, do you know what? You're not helping yourself here. And then also, I need to see Lautaro Martinez being dropped now, because that guy, bro, I know you might say it's an agenda right
Julian
now.
Alvarez plays well with Messi.
Fraud watch, man. You know what it is? Julian Alvarez is the perfect modern day striker. The guy likes to press. He puts himself about. He'll get himself into the channels. He'll make sure the space that needs to be occupied can be occupied. Whereas with Martinez, you know what he is? He's just ISO speed, but just a professional. Man is off fucking side every time. The man doesn't know how to make a run properly. I don't understand what people see in this guy anymore, because I'm watching him and I'm like,
great finisher.
You're a prophet, yeah, exactly. But you need to be on side to finish the ball in it. So it's like, again, today he's not an outlet. He wasn't providing anything. I'd rather put flipping Emi Martinez up top, and he'll have a better chance of scoring a goal and being on side for it. So I want to see Lautaro Martinez being dropped, because that's his second stinker now. And I want to see Alvarez came off the bench, and my God, did he change that game. The guy is, you know what, Hamza, you got a player on your hands. He didn't score. He didn't get the assist. I don't really care about
all
that
the
shit.
time.
The guy is phenomenal. Baller.
He's always on your back. You don't know him. He's on the right. He's in the left. He's in the middle. You see, even Messi made that cross. He nearly tapped it in. Remember, he slid it in, but he just didn't. You can see he's got work ethics of hard work. Let me tell you something. I know Messi hasn't got a good squad. Maradona didn't have a good squad. But what he did, he took that country and won them the World Cup by himself. Maradona didn't have a good squad in Napoli. He took a Napoli team that was mediocre against the greatest ever team, probably, AC Milan, with Rijkaard, Van Basten, Ruud Gullit, Maldini, Baresi. That was one of the greatest team ever. And they beat them to the title. And that's why that stadium was named Maradona. That's why people in Argentina rate him so highly and say, Messi, we want you to be Maradona. We want to, because they will never say he's better than Maradona. Argentina will never accept that. They know without Maradona, Argentina were not in the map, in the world map, as respected as a big country in world football. But Maradona gave him that status. So at the end of the day, let's wait and see.
Hey, Gal, you're on mute.
You're on mute, Gal. I couldn't hear you. I thought I was.
Julian Alvarez's stock has gone up. DePaul's stock has gone down. That's it for the Argentina section of the show. But let's just wrap it up like this. Let's do.
Can I just quickly ask? After these, now we've seen two performances contrasting to a degree. I'm still underwhelmed. Like, I don't know what you're like. Just a quick fire one, but how do
I'm underwhelmed also. But at the end of the day, it's the
Do you
World
still
Cup.
think their chances are still as high as you thought, or have they lowered?
No, I think Brazil's
I
chances
had them going out in the quarterfinals, to be honest.
I think performances in the World Cup early stages is not necessarily all you need to do is get through. But if they don't grow and I don't start to see more commanding performances like the next one, then you're gonna go into group stages pretty shitty, and you don't tend to do well later in the tournament if you start off so shaky, especially going to your third game.
The only time that I can, sorry to cut you out there a little bit there. I just wanted to add on to your point, Gal, about starting off kind of crappy. Only time I can remember, I think France weren't super convincing in 2018 when we won the World Cup, right? Weren't in the group stage. It wasn't amazing, right? It wasn't like
you're right. Portugal weren't great in the Euros when they won it also. But
I know generally, of course, the ideal is to
It's not the norm. It's not the norm though.
Yeah, yes.
It's not the norm.
Agreed.
I'm just gonna move on, Gunnar Souls, but I agree with you there. There's still cause for concern with Argentina.
And I'll tell you one thing about cause of concern, yeah? The cause of concern is normally the team that wins the World Cup don't sweat in the first group stages. You don't need to work hard and grind it out. They would get the points easily and rest. But when going gets tough, because it's just games where you're going to go to the quarterfinal, you've got Portugal, Belgium, and you're trying to hustle and get that point, and you need to do that little extra. You don't want to be fatigued. You're playing every 3 or 4 days. So it's a bit concerning. They can't be doing that in the next game. They have to, like, at least by 45 minutes be a bit ahead.
Guys, I'm going to have to move on. Sorry. But let's go to our favorite portion of the day, where I give you guys games and you guys have to pick the games. And I'm going to give Japan, Costa Rica to Hamza, or should I give Belgium, Morocco? Belgium, Morocco. I'll give him Belgium, Morocco. Japan, Costa Rica is going to go to Steve. I'm going to get Canada, Croatia, and Gunnar Souls is going to get the pick of the litter, which is Germany, Spain. First things first, Hamza, talk to me about your boys, Belgium and first Morocco. Kevin De Bruyne, how's he going to do?
So I think KDB is going to get another trophy there, man of the match. He's already got 1-1. Messi and him have got 1 each. So, and Mbappe's got 1 as well. So one.
Bro, that was the. Can we stop you right there? That was the most shameless man of the match ever. Even he said
he admitted himself.
I don't care.
Can we? We have to stop. Man of the match in this World Cup don't mean shit. Cristiano Ronaldo got a man of the match. Christian Pulisic got a man of the match in a game that was a 0-0 draw because he hit the bar. You had Cristiano Ronaldo get man of the match in a game that he wasn't even the main best player. You had Kevin De Bruyne get man of the match and say he
was terrible.
No, he was.
Don't forget, Bale got man of the match for scoring a penalty and not doing anything else the rest of the game.
Yes.
Mental.
Listen, at the end of the day,
De Bruyne gave away the ball, bro, and misplaced so many passes. What game were you watching?
The fans voted for him. Stop the envy, guys.
The fans voted for him because he's a popular footballer.
At the end of the day, if he doesn't get that man of the match, I need Mbappe to give it back as well. And Mbappe will not give it back. I know.
I don't care about man of the match awards.
So Morocco.
Cristiano Ronaldo could be a 5-minute substitute. He'll win man of the match because the fans voted.
Listen, Belgium, Morocco. I think. Listen, I just want my boys here. Listen, Hazard and these bums, I hate them so much. He's running because of these guys. These bums here, do it for my team here. I hope that you do it for my
Axel
team.
Witsel, another bum.
Like at least Trossard. I want Trossard to play. I don't want Hazard. Hazard, listen, if Hazard's listening or anyone that is related to Hazard, tell the guy, retire now. Retire for the sake of football, man. Don't embarrass yourself because KDB is working hard, playing too. My guy's running like I feel sorry for KDB. I feel sorry for
KDB. Do you have any slander towards Yuri?
Listen, Trossard has to play tomorrow. Trossard, if I don't see Trossard and I see that Hazard do that, especially, you know, what annoyed me. The guy's a captain. He's a leader. How can you lead? I'm looking at him. I'm thinking, this is fraud.
Leads everyone to Burger King.
Listen, this guy, he needs to retire. Trossard needs to play. And those Alderweireld, they've been dodgy. I hope my guys.
All right, what's your score prediction, Hamza? That's enough.
Listen, KDB, I hope he can get 2-0, man. 1 goal and 1 assist, bro. I just want to trigger fans, man.
Okay. All right. What about you guys? I'm going Belgium versus. What am I going to go for? I'm thinking.
How are we doing?
Morocco are not going to do much, are they? 1-0, because I think Belgium, even they're struggling to break down Canada. So I think 1-0.
No, bro. Did you see Did you see De Bruyne had a man of the match performance against Canada? They were all right.
No, he didn't. He didn't really. They secured a point from 1 goal, and it was a Michy Batshuayi winner. Lukaku's still out, absent. So I'm looking at the situation. I'm saying to myself, they don't score much. They struggle to score. Probably 1-0 at best. 2-0. But yeah, it's gonna be a tight game. What do you guys say? High scoring?
No.
Nah, I'm going to go 2-0. Belgium.
Gunnar Souls? 2-0.
2-0,
Steve?
Give me 1-0 to the Morocco.
1-0 Morocco?
I'll go another upset. Absolutely. I'll go 1-0 Morocco.
1-0 Morocco. Wow. And Hamza, you went with?
I said it's going to be 2-1.
Okay.
To Belgium.
Steve, take it away. Japan, Costa Rica.
Yeah, I'm actually.
I'm gonna wait. It's my day off tomorrow. Well, I'm waking up for Japan, Costa Rica. It's an amazing game.
I'm excited for the game, honestly, because I like watching this Japanese side play. I really think this Japan side is a serious threat. I'm really, really, I'm really, really invested in what they're doing. A lot of really good players playing throughout Europe, especially in Bundesliga. Ko Itakura from Borussia Mönchengladbach, very, very good player. I really like Wataru Endo, also at VfB Stuttgart. Really like him in midfield. Solid, hard as nails midfielder, no nonsense CDM. I really like, especially Alsano. Alsano, for me, that substitution was pivotal in them winning that game against Germany. I think he should start because honestly, Dyson Maeda, I just didn't really see much from him, to be honest. He didn't have that strength or that. I just thought he kind of looked like a headless chicken, honestly, against Germany. And Asano gave them a really good focal point. So I'll go 4-0 Japan for this one. I do think, Japan have goals in them. Absolutely. I could see it also being a 70% Japan sort of thing. Like they can grab this by the scruff of the neck. It might be a tight win, but
let me know, people in the chat. Costa Rica, Japan. I think Costa Rica are shit. I do agree with you. It could be high scoring. I'm gonna go 3-0. I think Costa Rica showed us nothing versus Spain, and we're gonna see a similar performance where Japan just beat Germany 2-1. They played quite well, and with those balls over the top, they might be dangerous, and they might batter Costa Rica 3-0. Costa Rica could actually be the worst team in this World Cup and not Qatar. But yeah, what are you saying, Gunnar Souls?
I mean, looking at Japan's performance, I mean, I'm not familiar with their game. I've not really watched a lot of Japan, or national team football or anything. But
I watched them a lot in the qualifiers. Yeah. Actually,
I think this is like the not first, but this is like one of the few like Japan teams that when you look at their team, you're like, I know some of these players, I've seen some of these players, so they are like notable players. And looking at Costa Rica coming off the back of a 7-0, battering. I don't see, and I think Japan are too energetic. They're similar to Spain, not as good, but like they are that style of team where they press a lot. They want to move the ball. They're technically gifted as well. So I can see another not big scoreline, but I'd say like a 3-0 or a 4-0 happening here. So I'm gonna back.
That's not a big scoreline, really.
Okay.
No, not like a 7-0. I was talking like obviously I was comparing
it to Hamza, come back. You called it from the beginning before anybody ever said to me Japan. Hamza came on this channel and said, I have a feeling Japan will get out the group. And wallahi, Hamza, if they get out the group, you're mystic. You're mystic. How did you know Japan were gonna get out this group?
I know, 100%. I've been watching football for a long time, man. They got the work ethics of hard work. I knew they're the only one that can upset the Germans. When the group was made, I prayed for Japan or South Korea to draw England because I wanted everyone to be educated that Japan and South Korea is so good. I was so upset when I saw them with Germany. I said to the Germans, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Sorry. You got a phone call, right?
Yeah, phone call, yeah. So I said to the Germans, I said, listen, and they're very, very, listen, they will top that group. I said it, they will top that group. I remember, and I told everyone, I said, they will top that group. People said, you don't understand football. And I said, listen, in the World Cup, one thing I've learned, football is a team sport. This tournament competition is about teamwork, hard work, and they're going to top the group easy. They're going to top the group.
I think I put them second. Honest to God, I put them second in the group. I had a Germany just because it's a Germany team. I don't rate them at all. Mentality wise, too, they're shit. So no, but anyways, about Japan, I just wanted to also add on to that. This Japan team is very serious, especially players like Daichi Kamada. My God, what a player! And then Tomiyasu as well. Also
good player. Hamza, what's your score prediction for Japan?
Japan is going to win it like 3-0.
3-0.
So I went 4.
Gunnar Souls went with 3-1?
No, 4-0.
4-0. I went 3-0 also. Okay, Canada, Croatia, simple. I'm going to just tell you guys, Croatia have not been up to speed as the normal self, getting a 0-0 draw versus Morocco. Canada were quite impressive versus Belgium. I think the two teams are both going to try to play a little bit more front foot, and you're going to find a situation where both teams score, and it's going to be a 1-1 draw. And Canada is going to get their first goal in a World Cup final.
Who scores it?
And they're going to get a draw. I think it's going to be a thing where you get Canada's very own Jonathan David, Lil, or if it wasn't Jonathan David, I would have to give it to what's his name? The guy starts with B.
Tajon Buchanan.
Buchanan, because Buchanan is absolutely everywhere. He's doing everything, and he's
Club Brugge had a really good season.
He's having a good season at Club Brugge, but he doesn't really play much.
He's been coming on as a sub and whatnot. Yeah.
He doesn't get much minutes.
He's just finding his feet, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. By 2026, he'll be fully up to speed. At this moment in time, you guys don't know this Canada team is so young, bro. The guy's 23-year-old. Let me tell you guys the average age of the front three. You got 23-year-old, 22-year-old, and you have a 32-year-old in the front three. Yes, one of them is quite old, but the average age of the whole squad is like 28. The average age is 28, and the only reason why the average age is so high is because there's like two players raising the average age by a lot, which is the goalkeeper and is the right and the left winger. Everyone else is quite young.
Alistair Johnson is 24.
The actual average age for this team goes straight down to like 25 the moment you take those two guys out, because this team, Canada, in 2026, all these players will pretty much be in their prime, and I think 2026 World Cup is going to be our year. I'm not saying we're going to win it. I'm just saying right now, to get out the group with this Canada team, it's going to be very difficult.
Croatia will beat them. I predict Croatia will beat them. Experience. There's no way they're beating Croatia. There is no chance.
No, I'm saying a draw.
They're not going to get a draw.
I'll take Canada and Croatia.
Croatia is going to win.
Croatia are the favorites, but I'm going Canada draw.
No chance. I think Croatia wins easy, 2-3-1.
I think it's a lot closer than you think. I think it
is too.
I think there's a 50% chance of Croatia winning, and there's a 30-20% chance of a draw and a win for Canada.
I respect your point, Hamza, though, about experience. I think that might play a part in it. I understand that, but
and the players like Brozovic and Modric, they're just too professional. Modric is just too professional. He would not allow that to take it.
Well, it's not.
Guys, the final game. Gunnar Solskjaer, take it away. Germany versus.
What was Gunnar Solskjaer's prediction for Canada game?
I'll go 2-0 Croatia.
Okay, let's go Germany. The late game. It's gonna be Germany-Spain. What you saying, bro? Germany-Spain.
Listen, yeah, my guys are gonna do it.
Sorry, I gotta say one more thing also. Ferran Torres will not be playing this game because he's dating the coach's daughter.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. He can date who he wants, after scoring 2 goals. No, for me, this is gonna be another Gavi Pedri masterclass, and they're just gonna run that midfield again. And yeah, man, I think this is gonna be a comfortable Spain win. I think technically right now they're the best team in the World Cup right now, in my opinion. And I think now people are gonna start respecting Pedri. They already respect Pedri, but they're gonna start giving Gavi more flowers. A lot of disrespect on the young kid.
It works so fucking hard, Gavi.
Yeah,
oh my god!
Honestly, he's a phenomenal
yeah.
footballer. The thing is, what you've got to understand, I don't agree with it, but Frankie de Jong is on the bench due to these two players. So you've got to think the levels these two are showing to keep Frankie de Jong from playing consistently.
Chilling on the bench, yeah.
Like. It's incredible what they do. Like even Dani Olmo, for example, the whole market. You know what the surprising factor is for me? How well Asensio plays false 9. I felt he'd done a very good job for predominantly a wide outlet. He did a phenomenal job interlinking with Ferran Torres. I feel this team has clicked now. They've got like the style going. They've got the chemistry. They've got a good mix everywhere in terms of experience and young players. Plays something to prove. So yeah, I'm gonna put it out there. I might get cooked afterwards, and it might go disastrously wrong, but I'm gonna go 4-0 Spain.
Same.
4-0.
And I'm German, bro.
Are you guys disrespecting Germany, or is it just me?
Yeah, some disrespecting, bro. Do you want me to go on a Germany rant? Because I got one fucking lined up for you if you want.
No, I'm not even disrespecting. The reason why I say it is because for me, I just don't think Germany can handle what Spain are going to bring to them.
They're gonna play around.
You don't have that mentality anymore, bro.
It's Jamal Musiala versus Spain, man. It's one player versus Spain.
I tell you,
that's how I see this.
This team's dead.
I think to me it's gonna be a very tough game. I tell you one thing, Germans. I don't trust two countries here, Italy and Germany. In the World Cups, those guys they have the formula. They have the
not anymore, bro. I'm here to break.
I'm telling you now, and I'm gonna break your hearts here. They said, and this is they said even I'm gonna brag about my team. They said Spain reminds me of Manchester City. Remember the commentator said? They said it. It reminds me of Manchester City. No, Manchester City reminds me of Spain. This is the class that we have. You see that? So remember, I've seen my boys getting beat. Yeah, this German football will come. Listen, we'll park the bus, but we'll take the 3 months. And the Germans are very clever. They're very clever. I knew Japan's going to beat them. Because this one, Spain will play the tiki-taka. But guys, let me beg you for forgiveness. Don't come for my Rodri and Laporte. I know I got it wrong. They're going to get cooked, and Germany are going to take it 2-1. I'm telling you that. You think Germany are going to go home in group stages? Are you guys really serious? Are you serious?
This team's mentality is broken.
You think Germany?
This team's mentality cares more about rainbows.
And last thing, just before you go, this will be a game. Do you remember Barcelona played Bayern Munich? Do you remember Barcelona Bayern Munich?
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
The goal for quality is different though from Barcelona to Spain. Spain have got more.
Yo, one second. Let me just stop everybody. Bro, did the rainbow tag. Okay, number one. Number two, when it comes to Germany, Spain, I am with Hamza here. I feel like we're giving Spain too much respect. One way, but in the same breath, I'm not going all the way to Hamza. I'm saying they call it a cop out, but I'm saying it's gonna end in a draw.
The Germans.
That's That's popping out big time, bro. That's boring.
I think
you think a team that's got Nicolas Sule at right back is gonna beat Spain. Now come on,
you know what?
Respect.
I didn't say they're gonna win. I didn't say they're gonna win. If I had to pick a favorite, I'll pick Spain.
I'll tell you what.
I think this game could easily end in a draw.
But like, who's the threat for Germany right now?
Musiala, we're reliant on a goddamn teenager.
It's Musiala versus Spain.
Germany are relying on penalties.
No.
Havertz is invisible.
Muller, are you joking?
Muller is useless, bro.
No, I'm telling you.
Honestly, Hamza.
Thomas Muller is.
How about this? Hamza, you make your case for Germany. Gunnar Souls, you make your case for Spain. Whoever makes a better case, I'm gonna vote for.
Listen, I remember this. Igal, I'm gonna convince you. Yeah? They can play tiki taka. I've done it. These guys are machines. Yeah, they got Sane on the other side. Sane is coming back. Sane on the other side. Gnabry the other side. Kimmich will sit there. They will let them. Bayern Munich and Barcelona played. Guess what? Ferran Torres was there. Gavi was there. Pedro was there. Busquets was there. Look at the spine. They had those players. They got my guys. It doesn't matter. Rodri is in the wrong position. Yeah, Laporte has not been that great. They've not been tested. They just played Costa Rica. The Germans are going to be machines. They're going to wait for that little mistake between Rodri and Laporte and that Busquets giving ball, and they're going to hit them on the counter. And Muller or Havertz, who you criticize a lot, will score, and they'll beat them 2-0 or 2-1. And Germans are going to get them.
Hamza, can we confirm?
I hope you're right.
Can we confirm tomorrow if it doesn't go right for Germany? Will you be here to get the cooking from?
I'm gonna be here.
Now, Gunnar Souls, explain your case.
The reason why I say is right now, when you look at this German team, they're not German. I'm gonna be honest with you, they're all frauds. I don't know what passport they got given, because right now, I don't see a siege mentality in them. I don't see this sort of gun mentality, that we used to see. What are you telling me? Kai Havertz is finally gonna turn up for once. I'm trembling. I'm trembling now. I'm so scared. Kai Havertz. Oh shit, bro. Shit. Yeah, and who else is gonna turn up? Kimmich is
Schlotterbeck is gonna commit another fucking penalty. That's 7 straight shit games for Germany. Yeah, that guy is fucking terrible.
Yeah,
and he's been out of form for Borussia Dortmund too.
What they gonna bring on? Are they gonna go bring on? No, you had your chance, Hamza. You had your chance. This is my turn to now, talking to convince why I think Spain are gonna win. What they gonna do? Bring Mario Götze on? What they're going to do? Bring a pensioner on now? Come on now, let's have some perspective in this. Yeah, then you've got the likes of like I said, Jamal Musiala, only player right now in that German team that I highly rate to be a good threat, and Gundogan. That's it. They're your 2 goal threats.
Joshua Kimmich should be playing right back.
Ika, you think so? Basically, that he's saying that they're gonna get knocked out. Germany are gonna get knocked out in the group stages.
Why can't
this
they?
team's mentality is dead.
Why not?
With Hansi Flick, will get knocked out in the group
No,
stages.
it doesn't matter when you got
players.
players.
It's not the manager. These players don't have a siege mentality.
Hamza, let me know you. Let me educate you on something real quick. Yeah, I keep up with German press. I'm German. My mom's German. She speaks German. Yeah, I keep up with German press. You know what? The only thing the fucking media was talking about, politics. You know what the players were talking about? Politics. You know what? All this bullshit preparation, all the media would ask them, politics. This team is not focused on football. They're focused on politics. This is not, the mentality is dead. It is dead. 2018 World Cup, get knocked out. Euros, get beat by fucking Southgate's England. This team's mentality is not there anymore. As a German, I can admit this, bro. This mentality that I appreciate you're trying to respect Germany, but this mentality is dead, bro. It's dead.
Okay, 2002, they had a bad tournament, yeah? Where did they go? Final. They had a crap team.
I hope you're right.
2002, everyone cost them, yeah? They went all the way to the final.
You're forgetting the point. We're saying, even outside of German national football, look at the set of players we're talking about. I've not seen a siege mentality in them. I've not seen that sort of German, focus, a laser focus. We don't care about shit.
Okay, let me just ask you guys
football.
something.
I don't see it.
I think you guys are misunderstanding one thing. Forget about Spain, Germany for a second. Do Germany get out the group?
No.
I say they don't.
Yes.
Japan get out this group with Spain.
Easy. Top. Jump.
Yeah, exactly, man. You gotta pick because you're high on Germany. You're high on Japan.
I'm sorry, Spain. Bye. You're coming home. Tiki-taka football. You get outsmarted.
Fair enough. I mean,
wow. So you're going Germany, and Germany and Japan. Wow. Hamza, you can't even say it with a straight face. Anyways, guys, we got to wrap it up there. You guys have yourselves a good one. Have a good one. Hamza, thank you for coming on. Big up, Steve. Big up. You already know what it is. Peace.